Dear friends, welcome to a celebration which commemorates 5 years of incredible progress for building tomorrow. I'm inspired and emboldened by all that has been accomplished, and I believe you will be too. For the past 5 years, I've served as the honorary chair of Building Tomorrow, during which time I've had the privilege of watching them grow. When I first met George, he had a very bold idea. He believed that young people had the power to change the world. I believed it too, and I still do. Building Tomorrow has since proved it to be true. What began in one small corner of the world at the College of William and Mary has spread to over 25 college campuses and hundreds of elementary, middle, and high school classrooms across America. The campaign was to encourage every student to give just $1.81 to rebuild a school for 400 children. To date, young people have literally biked, sat, stood, run, walked, skipped, designed, built, rapped, competed, danced, talked, and advocated on behalf of their peers around the world and their right to an education. They have raised over $500,000 to support the construction of new schools. They've won awards for applying the skills they learned. They have developed a strong connection to their global community, and they have gained an understanding of the privileges and opportunities so often taken for granted. In Uganda, their work is even more remarkable. Starting with a humble team and a simple school design sketched over dinner, they've truly made a name for themselves. Today, I'm awed by the men, women, children, families, and communities who have pledged their support. Men like Gerald Kasibande, who came forward and said, I will give the land. When can we start? Communities like Gasanas, who constructed a road because they were told that without it, they would not be able to transport materials to build a school. Brothers like George, who at 16 years old, when asked why he was spending all of his free time building, simply said, I am building it for my sisters. Grandmothers like Gertrude, who, when asked if she would help build a school, took charge of the organizing committee in her village, recruited support, and worked 5 days a week so that her 8 grandchildren would have a school to call their own. The stories are countless. The passion is contagious. There is much work to be done. Today, with 10 academies and classroom space for over 3,000 children, as one of our community partners stated, Building Tomorrow walks the talk.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to be a nurse.
I want to become an engineer.
I want to be a presenter on TV.
When I get a job, I like to develop my AI abilities.
I want to be a teacher.
I want to be a policeman.
I like mathematics. I want to be a doctor.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to become, in time, a engineer.
Introducing the people who work together.
This is a reading class of 3rd and 4th graders. We have literature circles, they have discussion groups.
Meeting questions.
Personal connection.
Make a personal connection. I was asked if my class would like to participate in raising awareness by living the life of a Ugandan student for one day. to find out about a culture where the students draw in the dirt, where they share pencils, where they have one piece of paper that the entire class shares for a day.
She said just one person sit on the floor, all of us could sit on the floor and crowd up, just like Ugandan children had to do.
If it wasn't for the students, if it wasn't for their desire to help others and their desire to raise money and give back and help to actually build the schools, the project would not have succeeded.
Here at UNC and really all over the country, this has become an incredible movement, and I'm so honored to be a part of it.
I really support Building Tomorrow's cause. I think it's a great way to raise money for such a noble goal. Building a school in a third world country that really needs it by getting kids out and making them active in the process rather than just sitting around and donating money. I think it brings them together as a group, and it shows a commitment to the cause.
It's so important the Ugandans are also just as invested and excited about their future as we are.
My grandfather was a teacher, the father was a teacher, and I'm also a teacher. So I feel really proud with the education, and we want to uplift the academic standard and the welfare of the people in the area and in the nation. I approached my bosses at the district. I asked them to post me to this wonderful building so that I may serve in my locality and so that I may uplift the standard of the area, because it was really a dream.
If people in America can come to Africa and really help us, why don't we people who are there cannot solo contribute?
We have an element where the community has to come and help doing manual work like fetching water, digging trenches, digging a foundation.
Nze nayinza topista chairperson w'ekyetabya nkubiriza abantu abazadde bonna basobole okuyambagana n'abazimbi bano abakitongole kituyambye tusobole okulaba nti tutumbula abaana baffe bamulekwa basobole okuba nti bafuna ku kyokusoma mu ggwanga.
Nze Getrida Namuga Getrida Namuga nze nkulira abazadde Building Tomorrow era ndi musanyufu nnyo olw'essomero lino okukola ki kutandika n'abaana kale batandika.
My father had told me when I was still young that he wanted to give me my share, and he told me that my share was just education. So when Building Tomorrow came to help about education, and I know education is very important, I really decided to donate the land so that that project can take place without any payment. I donated them 3 acres of land.
This area didn't have any school, but now there is a school. We have so many children, which means children were moving long distances to get schools, and some would not go to school.
We have 7 schools that are up and running with the kids attending in proper school infrastructure. We have other 3 schools under construction. As we speak, we have future plans of constructing more schools. In the next 5 years, we believe we have attained the capacity and experience to construct 50 schools.
Education is important, and when you train a woman, you train a nation.
It moves the country out of poverty.
When you are educated, you can access everything. When you are educated, you can get employment. When you are educated, you can know how to plan for yourself. When you are educated, you are not illiterate. You can reason. You can even become a member of parliament.
Because anyway, we are rebuilding for tomorrow, as the word says.
I am building tomorrow.
I'm 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 building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
Okuzimba okwenkya.
I am building tomorrow.
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 I'm building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
I'm building tomorrow.
am building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
We are building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
I'm building tomorrow. I am building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow.
I am building tomorrow. Nze okuzimba enkya.
As long as there are children in our world with a desire to learn and no place to do so, we will continue building tomorrow. I hope you will join us.